Larry Holder, Jeff Duncan here with you. Prediction time, playoff prediction time. Wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now we're here. Saints are going to be hosting Carolina Panthers. 3:40 kickoff on Sunday afternoon. And Jeff, you know that saying of it's always hard to beat a team 3 times is floating around, even though our own Josh Katzenstein has pointed out it's a myth. But
right.
We know that's going to be lingering around. And do you think it's going to be lingering around the Saints facility this week?
Well, look, I'm sure that it's going to come up, but the fact is the Saints won those 2 games earlier this year because they match up well with Carolina, and they're a better team than Carolina. So I don't think the Saints are going to have any concerns with extra motivation. This is playoff time. Every game matters. It's single elimination at this point, and I just think the Saints are a better team than Carolina, and right now they're probably playing better than Carolina. That game last week between Carolina and Atlanta, I don't think should inspire any confidence from Carolina Panthers fans that they can come into the Superdome in an incredible environment like we're going to see, first playoff game in 4 years, and come away with a win.
What about the way that the Saints kind of let their foot off the accelerator, lost in Tampa? Look, they gave up 18 points in the fourth quarter to Tampa Bay, who was on the verge of potentially making moves, even though it doesn't sound like they're going to be making coaching moves.
This seemed like an outlier game to me. I mean, I don't think you could read too much into that. I don't think the same team that played in Tampa is going to be the team that takes the field with everything on the line that the Saints are going to have on the line against the Panthers. I think the Panthers are going to get the Saints A game, and I don't think they're going to be able to overcome it.
All right, Jeff, prediction time. Who you got?
Well, Larry, the last, I think, 7 or 8 times the Saints have played the Panthers, they've topped the 30-point mark. They know how to attack that defense. Drew Brees knows how to find the open spots in that zone. I think they're going to have another big day offensively, and I can't see Carolina moving the ball consistently unless Cam Newton runs the ball all over the place. I think it's the only shot Carolina has is if Cam Newton breaks some big runs, because that is a little bit of an X factor. I don't think he's going to do it consistently, and I think the Saints are going to win like 30-12 or 30-13. I think they're going to roll.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to go to the 30-point mark, and I'm going to pick the Saints to win. I don't think it's going to be that much of a blowout. I think it's going to be Saints 30, Carolina 23. Something quirky might happen, a takeaway. Look, we saw Tommy Lee Lewis fumble the ball, and they picked it up and ran it in. I don't think anything that dramatic happens, but maybe a Drew Brees interception, and Carolina can kind of stay in the game. But I'm going to go Saints 30, Carolina 23, and the Saints will be headed to Philadelphia. I'm picking the Rams to beat the Falcons.
And I agree with that. I think the Rams will win that game. But there is a possibility the Saints could have to go to Minnesota. If Atlanta does beat L.A., the Saints would go to Minnesota. And either way, you're going to have to win one of these big road games on the road. And this team's built better to be successful on the road than past Saints teams.
No doubt about it. So we're both picking the Saints to win. They'll be live for the divisional round. And if we're wrong, that's unfortunate.
It'll be a first.
No, it won't. I've been wrong, historically wrong. So check out all of our coverage of all things Saints at NOLA.com and in our predictions of the Times-Picayune. So once again, thanks for joining us.